There you are, Jedi. Been looking for you. Get the feeling it's been a rough day. Seems like every day's a battle in these times. Gets a little heavy. You know, reminds me, what was it that Yoda said the other day? Live in the then you cannot. Only the now there is. I'm pretty sure he talks like that on purpose. Give us something to think about. Try to translate it, if you will. It's kind of, remember the meditation class? One of the first lessons was our brains are like Coaxium monkey lizards. Very vocal and active and very judgmental. But if we give our mind something to do, something to focus on, then we can kind of still the waters a bit, kind of quiet, so we can really process what's going on around us and within us. You know, with everything going on, I could really use to get back to basics. What do you say? You wanna have a quick session, just kind of chill out? I feel a lot of energy. It's just very active, just very flowing. Why don't we try that old focusing the mind and breathing technique? How'd it start? It's just a few deep breaths, kind of get our minds and our energy right, get the force flowing through us, and letting go of that excess energy. It's just very active right now with everything that's going on. So just taking a moment to breathe and let go, and let go. I think one of the things I like to sort of focus on is kind of color association, and just bringing me not only to the moment but back to something that's safe and comforting, you know? It's kind of like the brown of the Jedi robes. Let's pick a better color. Let's go with my lightsaber blade. That's blue, right? And every time I see that hum of that blue, it's actually comforting. It's actually comforting. That's sort of like a reassurance, you know? What other things can you think of that are blue, that might be calming, that might be comforting for you? I like to think of, have you ever been to Naboo on a summer's day? The sky could just be a very crystal blue. It's very beautiful, and just amazing. Or the waters on the crystal beach of Corellia. Oh, it's a magnificent blue, you know. Of course, yeah, of course, blue milk is always that's always a good one. It brings an idea of simple comfort, and I think that's the idea we should be working with. When I feel that excess energy, I like to kind of look around and try to pick out some colors. I mean, maybe there's something you see around here, or something in your surroundings, something blue. Like, do you see anything blue? And then what does that make you think of, right? Like, what does that bring to mind? What are those comforts bring to mind. And you could work off the color of your own lightsaber blade, right? Like, again, for me it's blue, and that kind of brings that calming effect. But yours is a different color, then that might, that might be the color you're searching for in your surroundings, just to kind of bring you back into the moment. And then you can just take that deep breath and relax, and just remember that we are here, and allow the mind to kind of focus in and quiet down a little bit. We focus in on something, and that outward noise, the chitter chatter of that coaxium monkey lizard sort of goes down a bit. So yeah, what else do you notice about your surroundings? I mean, that's being present. It's kind of always, we go back to basics as Jedi, right? Even in these hectic times, recite the Jedi code. Breathe in. There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. It's just kind of that getting back to basics that can really help stabilize us and allow the events of the world to pass by. So, I just wanted to check in on you. You seemed, as we're traveling, just seemed like a good time. You weren't in the mess hall for any of our delicious food capsules and food cubes that we have on there. I don't blame you for that, by the way. But I just wanted to make sure, with everything that's going on and everything that we're currently facing, each day, as I said, each day can seem like a tough battle that we're fighting, if not outwardly, certainly inwardly, and trying to just make sense of the universe as it is, and where we and our philosophy fit in to any of that. So hopefully you're doing good, and we got tomorrow, right? You know what, actually, I'm gonna go grab some of those food cubes. I'm actually very hungry right now, so my stomach's talking to me. Thank you. I really needed that break, and just to breathe. So I appreciate it, Jedi. And hey, I'll catch you tomorrow. You take care. Just relax as best as you can. Get back to basics. And yeah, we'll talk more later. Alright, Jedi? Hey, may the Force be with you, huh?